the woke money movement. And I'm here, wokeNbusiness, with the wokeNbusiness podcast. We got yet another phenomenal guest. I'm super, super excited. Y'all, she's so cute. Look at her. This is our last guest before the week of the conference, guys. We have been talking about this conference, I think about 6 months now. How long has it been, y'all? It's been a minute, okay? We've been talking about this conference. The conference is not this Saturday, but next Saturday. It's time. It is time. So I'm excited to bring you guys yet another guest who will obviously be gracing the platform. But I just want y'all to know, like, if you haven't gotten your tickets, it is definitely time to get your tickets, okay? The Woke Money Conference, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, it is officially going down. All right. Now, with all that being said, I have a great guest in the building. Before we get started, love, go ahead and tell everybody who you are and what it is that you do.
Definitely. Well, thanks for having me. I'm excited. Let's go. Woke Money Conference next weekend.
Ma'am.
So my name is Chanel Foster, and I'm the founder and CEO of Foster Accounting Firm.
Okay.
And basically, we provide value to business owners in three main areas. We help them organize their finances, right? We help them put a system in place to manage their finances for the long term so they can run their business efficiently and maximize profits. Always want to do that in business. And then lastly, we help with strategic planning and consulting.
Okay.
Right. So all of the financial data, financial information that we help them organize, we sit back and analyze that with our business partners to look for financial trends and help them with their strategic planning and helping them reaching their business financial goals.
That's,
so in a nutshell, that's what we do.
That's a nice yeah, you got it going on. Okay. So basically, you actually help people with their trends. That's I'm gonna be honest with you. I've never I ain't heard of that before, right? Yeah. So what is that like what does that entail? Is that like you're making money here or
exactly.
Okay, so
yeah,
tell
that's part of the accounting under the accounting umbrella. Right?
Okay.
So for instance, we help you look at your financial statements and your transactions. So some businesses are seasonal. Let's just say,
tax prep.
A good example. Okay. Or if you own a lawn service or whatever it is. So we help you look back and kind of be proactive in certain parts of the year. You may have, bring in lower revenue, higher, or for some reason when you're looking at your finances, you may have unexpected higher expenses. So we help you break down and analyze that. Maybe it's a vendor that increased their prices. Maybe you can go out, this is the time to go out and negotiate the lower rates with vendors or whatever the case may be.
Gotcha.
Maybe if your material, if there's an increase, inflation is everywhere, so prices are rising. So we help you look at your finances and understand the different trends, and that helps you as a business owner be able to make plans for the future.
That's
part of it.
That's a good, so I mean, of course I meant, being in the tax space, I know many of accountants, but I have yet to hear somebody say, hey, I'm going to analyze your data and just really make sure, because let's talk about why it's important as a business to have an accountant in the first place.
Definitely. So that's really one of the main areas is the strategic planning of it. So a lot of people use the bookkeeper and accounting interchangeably. And so a lot of accountants, they can do the bookkeeping part of it. And don't get me wrong, it's not to minimize bookkeeping because both is all very important.
Got you.
But I think what makes accountants different is the analyzing piece of it. So under accounting, that's when you really look at, okay, let's take a look at your finances, your expenses, your projections. Are your prices high enough? Knowing your numbers. What's your break-even number? You need to know how much money you need to make just to break even and not be in debt, right? So every month it takes X amount of dollars to run my business. You need to know that number. And then from there, whatever spread or profit you want to be, you can on top of that.
I love it.
So that's really right.
I got you. So I appreciate that because you're right. people do use accountants and bookkeepers like it's the same thing. And I appreciate you, breaking that down, because it's not the same. Like you said, a bookkeeper's just gonna keep your books. Here, girl, here's your P&L. Like, have a good day.
Right.
Like, there you go do your taxes, have fun.
And that's important to have.
Let's be clear.
Yeah,
Nobody ain't hating on that.
Important.
But to sit down with somebody and say, hey, what are my numbers? Where am I lacking? Or I think that's a great, that's super, super important. Mm-hmm. So when people are like not breaking even, or are like, I won't say failing is a strong word, but like, suffering in their business, do you guys have strategies, or how do you guys help aid in that?
Well, first we have strategies, but as you can imagine, every single business is so different. Just in finances in general. So what we like to do is first partner with our clients, build a relationship so you can really get to know how their business run, and really understand the details and ins and outs of their business. And based on what they need, because some businesses, they may not have any overhead costs. It's just a service. Just, with laptops. Some businesses, they need, an office. They need products. So it just depends. And based on that, we offer different strategies to help them with whatever their goals are.
Got you.
Some businesses, they want to scale, grow, go to the next level. But you have some businesses who just, they're happy. They just want to make money.
Yeah.
Extra money on the side or whatever. They don't want to go into a really big business.
Got you. Just depends. So let me ask you this. At what point in life do you say, okay, if you have a bookkeeper, right? Like, is there like a revenue goal, or is there some type of like, once I hit 20,000, I need to get me an accountant? Like, at what point do you say it's time for me to have, like, step it up from a bookkeeper to an actual accountant? Or
that's a good question. So I would say, if you have an accountant, then they do the bookkeeping. Accounting encompasses all of that.
Got you.
If you have a bookkeeper, if that works for you, if you're not planning on scaling your business, and if your business is not complicated, if you just have a basic business, you can have an accounting, but a bookkeeping might suffice. The only thing I would say outside of that is, if you ever want to like get a grant, maybe you want to apply for business credit and get a business loan.
Gotcha.
That's where the accountants may come into place, because you need financial statements. You need certain things. And if your bookkeeper can produce those financial statements, then you're good if it works for you. But I would definitely talk at least once a year. I would say every quarter, even if your business is small or with a basic business, I would talk to an accountant just for the strategic planning. Just laying out your financial goals, talking about what you want to do, and making sure you're on the right track for whatever you're trying to do.
So with that being said, because like you said, every business is different. So when it comes to the price structure, because I think, and I'm gonna keep it real, like I think people get intimidated. Oh, that's an accountant. I know that's a big. I'm sure you charge a lot of money, so on and so forth, right? So with that being said, do you have levels, like as far as revenue? Like, so if I'm just a little small mom and pop business, I'm sure it's not the same as somebody who's a Fortune 500, right?
Yeah.
So I guess just for comfort level, how does that work when somebody's new? They're probably intimidated.
Right.
Do you have consultation, or how can somebody approach it and kind of like break into
working with an accountant? Yeah. And that's so true. When people think of accounting, they thinking that, oh, I'm going to spend all this money. So well, first let me say, the money investing in an accountant is really investing in yourself and in your business.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's definitely to me
Work.
a non-negotiable. You gotta have, right?
Gotcha.
And I say like a dream team. If you own a business, you should have a dream team, which is yourself, you're the owner, a tax professional, and a CPA. That's I think that's bare minimum if you're really serious about growing your business. Okay.
Gotcha.
But outside of that, we have different packages. I have clients who say, you know what, Chanel, just like I mentioned, once a year they come in. This what I have. This what I've been doing. Okay, let's talk next year. This. I have clients who are checking every quarter, but then some once a month. So it just depends on
what you're really
and what your personal needs are. So there are different price ranges, and there having an accountant can be very affordable. I know with me,
Yeah. Look, I can't talk about nobody else, boo, but I can talk about me. And look, come see me. Look. But at the end of the day, like I said, I just think that a lot of people just don't venture on that side of the fence because they just feel like, oh, that's gonna be too much money, or that, or like you said, that ain't really something that I need per se, but
know that that's something that because I have a lot of people who feel like you feel I really don't need that right now, but then they come see me later and it's more money because now I have to go back and fix and analyze and unravel and in a hurry because they maybe they trying to get something to do. So definitely invest in that. And I want to thank you for the Woke Money Conference because, like you said, I really like it because I feel like we should normalize money conversations in our personal lives and in business. And
for sure,
definitely. So
for sure. And I was look, she took the words out of my mouth because I was just about to say, we got this conference coming up, and you are hosting a workshop, right?
Yes, that's true.
So for those that are, looking forward to coming to the conference, what can they look forward to with coming to see you? Because now I feel like anybody that's in business, you need to come see this lady here because at the end of the day, like she's saying, she should be part of your dream team. That's just how it should be, right? But okay, maybe you're not ready for all that yet. You're gonna come to the conference and you're gonna meet her. But for those that are coming to meet you, what can they expect?
Okay, so for the workshop that I'm hosting at the conference, I'm going to be talking about the lifeline of every business. And you really took the word out of my mouth because finances, no matter what industry, no matter what business, if you were a startup, mom and pop, or a large corporation, the lifeline of every business is what? What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about, oh, I need this to open my business, I have to run my business, I have to pay employees? Is cash flow.
Money.
That's everything.
Money.
Exactly. So I'm going to be talking about business budgets and business cash flow.
I love it.
So that's what my workshop is about. And so I'll be going into depth about the importance of having a business budget and how that helps manage your cash flow. And then even with your cash flow, we're going to talk about cash flow projections and forecasting your cash flow to help you with, like I said, strategic planning in the future and just understanding, making sure you have money to run your business.
Protecting
that money.
And like you said, there may be a point in time where you might say, hey, I want to get a loan. I need to scale. I need to whatever. If you go to a bank, even if you go to some investors, even if you're trying to get money for your business, like you said, you're going to have to have and then the thing is there's places that will work with a startup. Exactly. They'll work with you on a startup, but they're going to say, okay, what's your projections? What do you plan? And if you have absolutely no clue, you're going to mess yourself up on an opportunity. Exactly. There's opportunity and there's opportunity, right? And so at the end of the day, you're missing out on an opportunity just because you're intimidated or you just lacking the knowledge when you have the opportunity, when people are in place, they're saying, hey, come see me. I'm going to, walk you through this thing. So I think that's great, with the budgeting, the projections, that's going to be a phenomenal thing to look forward to. So I'm excited.
I'm excited as well for the whole conference. We have all kinds of good stuff going on. So
look, let's just talk about it for a second. Look, like I told y'all, for those that are just tapping in, Chanel is my last guest. We're gonna do one more episode next week. That'll be our last and final episode. But guys, you guys gotta be at the Woke Money Conference. You have to be there. Outside of your workshop, Chanel, what are you looking forward to with the conference?
I'm looking forward to just being there and soaking up all the knowledge. We have people talking about every aspect of finances, personal finances, home buying, business, music industry, so everything. So even though the financial industry and accounting, that's where I operate, I feel like I'm a student of life. I don't know everything, and I don't pretend to know everything.
For sure.
About everything. So I'm looking forward to go network and just learn.
And so, I say this, and I'll just keep saying it, your network is your net worth. You never know who you're going to meet at this conference. You don't know like who's going to be in the room. Shout out to Mr. Marcus Bowers, co-founder of She's Happy Here. He's going to be hosting the conference. And like I'll be telling everybody, hey, I was trying to give him a break at the conference. He's going to host a workshop on his break.
Oh, nice.
Showing you guys how to make money online in your sleep.
That's fire.
I don't
even enough say it right there.
I don't know what else to say or do, right? So, and I'll tell y'all, because for the people that's watching on Instagram and for the few folks that's watching on Facebook, this is my first time talking about my workshop. All right. Mm-hmm. I've been suffering trying to figure out what am I going to talk about in my workshop. So you want to hear it? I'm so I'm in tax prep, right? Y'all know that, right? I do taxes. So when I first started, like, although like taxes is cool, like it's cool. I ain't gonna lie, you make money, it's cool. But I got burnt out like really quick, like real quick. So I started mentoring and I started coaching like other people to do tax prep. And then one thing, you know, like when you're good at what you do, you may have a lot of people that's like, teach me the game. Like, how did you get started? Like, So my workshop is going to be showing everybody, no matter what business that you're in, how to structure a coaching and mentorship program. So that way you'll have an additional stream of revenue for your business. So for those that are like, teach me the game, teach me how to do whatever you do or whatever, I'm going to show you how to monetize that. I made my first $250,000 doing coaching and mentorship. So I'm going to show everybody who attends my workshop how to structure a group coaching and mentorship, and also how to run it on autopilot. So that way you can record it, have it, and then we're going to go sit in Mr. Marcus's class. Marcus going to show you how to take a digital product and sell it online. And I can't. Y'all not ready for this conference. Yeah. Y'all not ready. What you think about that, Chanel?
I was just going to say, you know what? That's really what it's all about, putting systems in place. Yeah. So you showing somebody how to make this money, right? And so you can create this product, help people learn, and then you can be making additional income off of that while you doing something else.
So like I said, so now like taxes, like it's cool and it's good, but I make more money like showing other people. So now I can give back. You know, I can give back. Exactly. I can pour into people, make some good money. And now, like, you know, the circle of life just continues, right? So if you're in any type of business, even with accounting, I'm sure that there may be people that come to you like, hey, teach me how to be an accountant or teach me this. You can set up a group coaching, for, you know, a class. Hey, this is my mentorship, this is my coaching, showing you how to do that. You know, making some cash on the side. I'm just saying. So that's what I'm gonna be talking about, y'all. At my workshop, giving everybody an opportunity to kind of tap in. I'll be showing folks step by step. So when you leave, you'll have like the blueprint on how to, you know, structure your group coaching and mentorship. So that way, like I said, in any business, you can use that as an additional revenue source. So that's just my workshop. That's just her workshop. We just talked about 3 workshops out of 40, right? So we have the workshops that we're going to be having, covering pretty much every topic. But I'm excited about these panels, y'all. The panel discussions are going to be so fire, right? So we have, is home ownership a reality in 2024? We have love versus money. Is love really enough? You get what I'm saying? Is the music business a real business? You see them old men still trying to look. We ain't gonna go there. But anyway, is the music business a real business, right? We have the real men, real talk. So the men are gonna have an hour of time to come together and talk about mental health, talk about the things that they're, you know, going through. Right. That's
all of those panel discussions are really relevant in what's going on right now. So either one of them.
Yep. You got, and then we have, is the lack of financial literacy the reason why we have so much violence in our community.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But one of the most important panel discussions that's jump starting the conference, healing our relationship with money. Do y'all get it? Like, because the thing is, you could teach me whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I could teach you whatever. But if our mind ain't right,
the mentality not there.
There you go. It don't even matter. So we have to heal our relationship with money. So y'all need to be there at 10 a.m. This is gonna jump start the conference. 10 a.m. healing our relationship with money. Y'all need to be in the building. And then we have the Woke Money Award ceremony. We're gonna be giving some awards to some great people. I just, guys, not this weekend, but next weekend, history is going to happen. And I'm so excited. So thank you for being a part of this and this experience. And yeah, we're going to have a great time. Woke Money. Make sure that you get your ticket, wokemoney.org. If this might be your first time hearing about the conference, right? So you want to make sure that you're in the building. The networking is going to be invaluable. The connections,
knowledge, the tools, the resources, everything.
Money can't put a price on that. So y'all need to be in the building. June 8th, NRG is going down. It is going down. I took the spotlight away. I'm sorry. Look, I just wanted to make sure.
Money, that's the spotlight.
I just wanted to make sure that everybody understood. But I know you got some other stuff coming up though outside of June 8th. What else we got going on?
Yeah, I have some workshops coming up.
Okay.
So I have a workshop coming up for business owners. I walk them through step by step how to put a financial management system in place for their business. Talk about how important that is.
Yeah.
Then outside of that, I mentioned normalizing money conversations. So it's Money Masters. It's like a money club, the same concept of a book club. So we meet every month, and every month we have financial challenges. And each challenge, at the end of the month, we will have like a financial action plan. So, for instance, we're going to talk about budgeting. We're going to talk about eliminating debt, savings, credit, the 700, the 800 club, estate planning, making having a trust. So all of these things we'll talk about each month, and at the end of the month, we're going to actually apply what we learn and actually do it. So it's like a book club concept, but it's a money club.
I love it. Money club.
Money club.
I think
members only.
Look, I'm about to say, I think Miss Woke Money needs to be in the money club. So we're going to talk about that offline because I think that is phenomenal. Y'all heard that? Money club. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Accountability, like-minded people really serious about their money and seeing differences.
I love it. Yeah. So let me ask you before we go, what made you decide to get into this space? Like, everybody have their own, like me, like tax prep saved my life. Like it saved my life because maybe I was living from pillow to post, and a friend of mine was like, "Girl, let's do these taxes." I was like, "Okay, girl." So it saved me because not only just financially, but then it opened me up to be a mentor where I could pour back into people and pour back into my community and so on and so forth. But I think everybody has like their own reason why they came here. What is your reason for like wanting to be in this space?
Yeah, I think two things. One, I seen my mom and my parents. So I have two other siblings, and there's three of us. And I seen how they worked every day, how they did, and typical. I'm sure, everybody understands that. So I saw my parents do a lot of stuff for us, provide for us, and sacrifice for us. So that really struck with me, right? And so I really wanted to understand and learn more about money because I know how that just in life is just a huge thing. So
yes,
that was one part of it, and then the second part is just loving us and understanding how there were a lot of obstacles that's put in place, right? And so I want us to know as much as we can because I understand that money is true freedom. It's not about, for me, it's not about materialistic things. It's freedom. If I want to go on vacation, if I want to go to my daughter's game or academic performance, award ceremony, when you have money, it's freedom and you have options. And
for sure.
Me, seeing my parents not have all the options because money was limited.
Gotcha.
So it's about just freedom and having options.
I love it. I love it. She said money is it gives you options. That's the
freedom, and it gives you options.
I love it.
You can go and be a blessing to others and
yeah. There you have it. Look, there you have it. Well, I know, like I said, I hope for those that have been watching and listening, I hope that you take it upon yourself like, yo, I need this lady in my life because she needs to be a part of my team for, to be successful, to scale up, so on and so forth. I know they want to come see you at the conference, but some people might say, I need to talk to you before that, So how can people connect with you? How can they get in touch with you if they want to, get access to you and potentially, use your service?
So the best way, I'm on social media at Foster Accounting Firm, or send me an email, info@fosteraccountingfirm.com.
Okay.
Those are the best ways to reach out to me.
Okay. So you can reach her by email, info@Foster Accounting Firm. Okay.
On the website, fosteraccountingfirm.com.
There you go. There you go. Do you have social media?
I do.
Okay.
At Foster Accounting Firm.
Okay.
For Facebook and Instagram.
Perfect. Perfect. So, guys, just to reiterate, okay, if you are, and it don't hurt, like information is free, right? But if you're starting a business and you are saying, hey, I know that I want to make some good money with this business, or I may want to get a loan eventually. Maybe you're a startup. I mean, there are people that invest in startup. Let's be clear. And if you come to the Woke Money Conference, you might meet some of those people. I'm just saying. So all I'm saying is, guys, is that the resources are there. No, like nobody ain't about to break into your house and bust your door down and give you what you need, right? You need to get out there. You need to network. You need to get the information. We are doing our part to put all this into one hub, one place, one venue where you can go and get what you need in one spot. It's a hub of all different workshops, resources. Everything that you need is going to be at the Woke Money Conference, right? So don't be hitting us up, asking us if you can pick our brain and take us to lunch and can we connect? No, because yesterday's price is not going to be today's price after this conference, okay? I just want to be clear about this, all right? So you can come pay a minimal fee, very minimal fee, $50, y'all. Come get your ticket to the Woke Money Conference. You get to come see Miss Chanel. You get to come see me. You get to come see. We have over 80 people at 80 entities. This is not me making this up. I'm not trying to be flashy. This is the absolute truth. We have over 80 entities that are a part of this event that want to help you in some capacity transform your life, right? So you need to make sure that you get your ticket. Go to wokemoney.org. Get your ticket so that way you can be in the building and make sure that you get what you need to take it to the next level. That's all I got for y'all tonight. So wokemoney.org. Thank you, Ms. Chanel, for coming and gracing the wokeNbusiness podcast. Next week, we're going to be live. So shout out to GMT Radio. Shout out to Flume TV. Shout out to my guy, Ryan. We will be live. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull in as many people from the conference on a live stream. We're going to just go live, kind of tell everybody what you can look forward to and what you can expect. But baby, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we at NRG. I don't know where you're going to be at, but I'm going to be at NRG probably at 7:30 in the morning trying to get cute. So that way by 10 o'clock, I'll be ready. But I'm just saying, like, we'll be at NRG. Chanel's going to be at NRG. The people that's on my Instagram that giving me hearts and emojis and all, they're going to be at NRG, okay? So y'all need to be at NRG June 8th, 10 to 7. It's an all-day event. So even if you can't come right at 10 o'clock, You better get there in the middle of the time. Do what you got to do to get something. Don't let the day go by and not be in the building.
The whole lineup is fire. So if they can't get there at 10, they still gonna get
you still gonna get
anyway.
Like even if you get there at, like, I'm telling you,
Yes.
just get there. No excuses, just get in the building. All right. So look, I'm gonna say this one more time. wokemoney.org, that's where you get your tickets. I'm done, because look, at the end of the day, it is, a holiday. Chanel came out. I appreciate her, looking all cute, trying to, grace this platform. But at the end of the day, it's go time. No more excuses. It's time to get to the bag. So blessings to all of you guys that have been following this journey. We are almost here. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. We've been talking about this conference. We've been guiding y'all to this conference. Well, we've been giving y'all jewels. We'll be giving y'all nuggets. Now it's time to come and actually receive. All right. So I will see you guys next week at 8:30. I'm going to try to pull in as many people as I can to go live. We're going to do a live stream. And that's it. That's it. All right. So tap in. If you're not following Woke Money, I need you to go to Woke Money Movement on Instagram, The Woke Money Movement on Facebook. Make sure that you're tapped in, staying connected with the movement. Make sure that you come see Miss Chanel. You're going to come see me. Make sure you're at this conference. Chanel, you got anything to leave them with?
I'll see y'all at the conference.
Look, she's like, I don't got nothing else to say. Y'all need to be at the conference. Right. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. Much love to everybody who checks in with us every Monday at 8:30. Woke Money Movement, Woke Money Conference.